If you ever thought Pinterest is like learning a different language, you'd be right. In this Pinterest 101 video, I'm sharing the language of Pinterest so that you can start using it to grow your business. Let's get into it. First off, if you're new to my channel, I'm Sandy, Pinterest marketing expert and creator of Pin with Spark, my Pinterest for Business digital course. Pin clicks. A pin click is when a viewer on Pinterest actively clicks on the pin to get a closer look. This is not the same as a click-through, but it does suggest interest from the person clicking on the pin. Pro tip, a pin click is an engagement activity Pinterest has, and it signals to Pinterest that the pin is noteworthy and to share it with a wider audience. Click-throughs. In contrast, a click-through means even a deeper interest because the viewer is clicking on the URL of the pin, if there is one. Pinterest is the perfect place for sending viewers to some other place like your website or offers. A click-through happens when the viewer takes an action and goes all the way through to your pin link, even though they originated on Pinterest. Pro tip, a click-through is how you drive traffic to your website. It's why you're using Pinterest for business. Pin. A pin is a piece of content shared on Pinterest. It's the same as a post on Instagram. Where it gets confusing is when you talk about who is pinning. If you are the original creator and you share the content with Pinterest, that is a pin. But if you share a piece of content that is someone else's, that is called a repin or a save. You can also repin and save your own content as well. If you wanted to share the exact same piece of content to different boards on your Pinterest account, these would all be considered repins and saves. Board. I just mentioned boards, so let's talk about that. Boards are where you save a pin. One way to think about this is a board is a collection of pins. It's the bulletin board that you keep for starting a new project or gathering inspiration for something new. Another way to think of boards is that it's a digital folder containing all the pins you've saved to the folder. Secret boards. Secret boards are exactly that. Boards that you want to keep private and unseen other than by yourself. You might want to keep a secret board because you want to hide certain pins from showing up on your account and viewed by others. For example, if you're in business as a food blogger and your content is mainly about food, you wouldn't want to have public boards with travel pins to Paris. It will only confuse the algorithm and your audience. Group boards. Group boards are boards where there are multiple Pinterest accounts that collaborate on the board. In general, these types of boards are invite only and typically involve accounts that have the same types of niche or fall under the same content umbrella. Impression. One of the main metrics you've heard about on Pinterest is an impression. Impressions on Pinterest represent the number of times your pin has appeared on someone's screen. It might be on their home feed, search results, or related pins. Essentially, it's about visibility. Now, why should you care about impressions? Well, for starters, they tell you about the reach of your pins. The more impressions, the more people have seen your content, which is great for brand awareness. Plus, when you know your pins are getting seen, you can start analyzing how your content performs and identify trends or areas for improvement. Well, that wraps up this video on understanding the language of Pinterest. By the way, if you're just getting started, be sure to check out this video on how to use Pinterest for business as a beginner.